Coming to Europe can be difficult. It's not just the jet lag and the overabundance of bread and cheese on the menu, but they have so many cool cars here that are not offered in North America. It makes us totally jealous. Now, in no particular order, here are 10 of our favorite forbidden fruits that are on display here at the 2018 Paris Motor Show. And making its global debut here is the Mercedes-AMG A35 4MATIC, a new entry-level high-performance model. This small hatchback is pumped up with 306 horsepower, courtesy of a 2-liter turbo 4. All-wheel drive ensures it has the grip to reach 100 kilometers an hour, that's 62 miles an hour, in a claimed 4.7 seconds. The Audi Q2 brings a bold design to a burgeoning segment of the luxury market. Making its debut here in Paris is the SQ2, a high-performance version of this crossover, one brandishing 296 horsepower, enough to deliver 100 kilometers an hour in less than 5 seconds. Also unveiled here in Paris is the Peugeot E-Legend concept, a modern take on the brand's 504 coupe. Now, despite its old-school looks, this design study is purely modern, both fully autonomous and all-electric. Its interior is also loaded with 16 display screens, including a 49-incher on the dashboard. Now, all 4 wheels are powered, shredding the pavement with 590 pound-feet of torque. And even though it did not debut at this show, the Suzuki Jim is so damn cool. Think of it as a Jeep Wrangler that's been miniaturized by the Japanese. This off-roader features a ladder frame, live axles, and a 4-wheel drive system with low-range gearing. But sealing the deal, all of this mechanical goodness is wrapped in boxy, retro-inspired styling. I mean, what's not to love? Next on this top 10 list, I'm talking about diesels, and frankly, any sort of diesel, because unfortunately back home in North America, they are incredibly rare these days. But here in Europe, you can get practically every vehicle with like 7 different oil-burning engine options. And I'm standing at the BMW display right now because they build some of the best compression ignition engines in the business. Frankly, I'm pissed that we can't get them back home. Nope, you can't buy a new Citroen in the US, but that doesn't stop us from wanting one. You see, the French automaker's upscale sub-brand is introducing some interesting models these days, including the DS3 Crossback, which is now being offered in EV form. The E-Tense variant features a 136 horsepower electric motor and a 50 kilowatt-hour lithium-ion battery. Now, driving range is estimated at 450 kilometers or about 280 miles on the NEDC test cycle. One interesting concept that debuted at this year's show is the Chicot Division RS, a hot hatch with an eco-friendly plug-in hybrid drivetrain. This 5-door features a 148 horsepower engine, as well as an electric motor that brings an extra 100 ponies to the party. Now combined, that's enough to push this car to 100 km/h in just 7.1 seconds. Its 13 kilowatt-hour lithium-ion battery allows it to travel up to 43 miles on electricity only. Sure, we're getting a high-performance version of the Hyundai Veloster, but that's not enough to keep us from wanting the South Korean brand's new I30 Fastback. This car should share the same basic underpinnings and 2-liter turbo engine as its asymmetrical stablemate, but it's got a more bulbous rear end, thanks to a body that's been elongated by about 115 millimeters, roughly 4.5 inches. Another bit of forbidden Parisian fruit is the 2019 Kia Ceed GT. This hatchback looks more aggressive than its ordinary siblings thanks to mild styling tweaks and a suspension drop of 5 millimeters. Power is provided by a 1.6-liter turbocharged engine that puts out 201 horses, enough to deliver 100 km/h in about 7 seconds. Now, how awesome is this? The Alpine A110 is a mid-engine, rear-drive sports car, sort of a boutique Porsche Cayman competitor from France. This beautiful little thrill machine features a 1.8-liter turbo 4 and a 7-speed dual-clutch automatic gearbox. With 252 brake horsepower on tap, 100 kilometers an hour can be yours in just 4.5 seconds. And there you go, a little look at what's happening here in France, and of course a list of a few vehicles we wish would cross the Atlantic, like this Peugeot station wagon. But anyway, make sure you head over to AutoGuide.com for all the latest news from the 2018 Paris Motor Show.